Welcome to FNaF News. I'm your host, the TNT Muffin, and today we're going to be talking about this. First of all, the person that found this information is PopFreak1. I'll put their Instagram in the description. So basically, today what we're going to be talking about is apparently there's going to be a Five Nights at Freddy's calendar, advent calendar, for this year, 2021, coming in December. So if you don't know, an advent calendar is a thing counting down to Christmas. You open up a little box every day and get something, and we're actually going to be getting a Five Nights at Freddy's one. I do want to say I'm not 100% sure how credible the source is that they use, so this might not be true, but I do think it is correct. This seems like a weird thing to lie about, you know what I mean? I'm not 100% sure why this information is already out, like, really early in the year, since it won't be coming out until late in the year, since it's an advent calendar. It's a little strange, but I don't know. So with these advent calendars, they are usually either pint-sized heroes or little pop figures. This one is going to be little pop figures, which I'm happy about. The confusing thing, though, Funko stopped making FNaF pop figures a little bit ago because they weren't getting enough sales, but I guess they're back. This is a little strange though because it says blacklight. So, I don't know what happened with that, and why is it blacklight? Why do we need blacklight? The price of these things are about $60, and that's a pretty fair price, I would say. You know, 24 little figures. If you get a whole box of minis, that's about like $70 to $80. So I'd say this is a fair price. I think it's very cool. I'm very excited for this. One very obvious thing, it says blacklight, which is very disappointing. I mean, you could have just had the regular pop figures. I don't know why it has to be blacklight, especially because there are only 5 FNaF blacklight pop figures from what I know. There's just the Foxy, Bonnie, Freddy, and Chica, and the Cupcake. So it's a little strange that they're going with blacklight, because if they were going with regular, they wouldn't have to change the colors of anything. But now they have to, since there are only 5 of them, and there's 24 days. They wouldn't reuse the same figure over and over again. I don't know if these are going to be new pop figures or not. I mean, obviously they're going to be new colors, at least, since it is blacklight, not regular, and like I said, there are only 5 blacklight pop figures for FNaF. So, like I said, I don't know if these are going to be new figures or not. They usually do have like a little bit of a Christmas theme. For this one, I'm not 100% sure if they're going to do that or not, though. It would be a little strange. Actually, there is another blacklight pop figure. It's a little mini one that comes in a cereal box. So yeah, I guess there are 6, but you know, that's only a fourth of the amount that they need. So there will definitely be some new pop figures, probably just recolors. Hopefully they'll be a little bit different though. I'm curious to see what the selection of pop figures they're going to choose are going to be, because, you know, there's figures from FNaF 1, FNaF 2, FNaF 3, FNaF 4, Sister Location, Pizzeria Simulator, the Twisted ones. So there are a lot of different ones. Sadly, no Help Wanted. That's disappointing. I don't know why they never made any Help Wanted merch. But yeah, so there are way more than 24 FNaF pop figures. So, or at least characters, because, you know, the black lights, they're already things. But, so yeah, it's going to be weird to see what they do with that. I'm hoping we get some cool ones. I'm hoping that maybe they're going to be changed up a bit, since they do usually make them a little Christmas themed. But since they are blacklight, I'm not sure if they're going to be doing that. I did actually predict that this would happen, except I predicted it would happen last year, because this was back when I thought Hero Reach would come out like mid last year. So I was thinking maybe we could get a Christmas DLC and then maybe an advent calendar. Incorrect about that. I was correct that there's an advent calendar though, just a year late. It's going to be very cool to see what happens with this. Sadly, it is blacklight. I don't know why they couldn't have just done the regular figures, but whatever, that's fine. It's great since it's FNaF merch and an advent calendar. It's super cool, never done it before. I'm very excited for this. If you want to subscribe, click the button on top of my head. Some of my other videos you can watch over here, and I'll see you if we get any more news on FNaF merch, or any FNaF stuff in general.